Hey there, friends. Guess who's back? Abracadabra. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? That song is still living rent-free in my head. I am back with coffee, of course. And yeah, we're just going to have a little coffee chat. I am right now parked at Dollarama Plaza to do this coffee chat because the hubby told me to take my time. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my time. I had to go to Tim Hortons again because the hubby got coffee and he got the kids donuts. He got them the Nutella donuts, and I went to a yard sale next to the Tim Hortons. And wait, when I was down putting stuff in the car, because as you can see, Kenny boy here got a bad haircut. Ooh. Let's just say the dolls were free. Otherwise, like, of course, I would not have grabbed them, and these would be going to like Value Village because they are in rough shape. I'm so sorry, Ken. Oh boy, yeah. Reminds me of Toy Story. Toy Story 2 at the end. Yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. We've all done that, right? Cut the hair off our dolls and learn the hard way. Our dolls' hair does not grow back like our hair does, right? So yeah, I had to stop off Tim Hortons to get, because the hubby got the boys the Nutella donuts, and Casey dropped his and he didn't want it, and I'm like, because he grabbed me an apple fritter and they each got a Nutella one. I don't always I do like Nutella, but I don't really like a lot of it because I find it too sweet, you know? And it's like pretty much like a jelly powder donut, and well, I have it right here in my hand. I haven't had a sip of coffee yet, so, and the Nutella, it's not a whole lot, so I guess, you know, I could, but, I think I'd rather have, I do love my, powder donut, but I love it more when it's jelly. So yeah, Casey dropped his, the hubby already ate his, because I was like, oh, just, you know, or like give him my apple fritter, you know, I don't care. Alright, but he wants, understandable, he wants this one, so I grabbed it. These are they're over $2. I think it was like $2.60. Like, just because of the Nutella, like, I know, like, it's ridiculous. And I realized that our Tim Hortons, they had signs by drive-thru and that's probably just a drive-thru, but yeah, it's open like 24 hours, so if you need a Tim Hortons at like, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning, yeah. And I love it how like our Tim Hortons has like a group of people. They're retired, and every morning, I think that's every morning, they were there this morning, and they have their lawn chairs out and their coffee, and they're just chit-chatting away, and I love that. That's goals, you know, future goals, yeah. Because there's like an area right like by the sidewalk and like where the parking is, right, and it's grass, and there's like no tree or two, so it's shaded, so it's like, oh my gosh, it's so sweet to like just to see that, drive by and see that, and yeah, that's goals. So if you had any morning coffee or tea, cheers, here's to a wonderful day. Yeah, because I saw something posted on Facebook last night, and I was happy that I was still there. The yard sale opened at 8:30, and I got there just before like 9 o'clock. And it was still there, so, and I'll show you, but let's just, you know, get through this week, and I'll update you. So as you know, okay, by my community post, my tooth had to get pulled. It's eviction notice. And, you know, I've been going to the dentist. This was my 5th trip to the dentist. Okay, 5th trip since May. In May, I went for my regular routine cleaning, okay? Alright, and then I had to go back a couple weeks later, okay, because I had a couple cavities that I had to get fixed. They were old cavities. I just had to get fixed. Okay, no problem. And maybe about a month and a half later, sometime in July, I started to get sensitivity on this side when I had anything cold, like ice cream, or if I drank a cold glass of lemonade. And I was like, okay, I'm going to call a dentist, you know? And it's like, I just, you know, there's no way I was just there. There's no way in between this, between I was there last time and now, in between that, time slot, that I would just, get a cavity that quick. So I go in, and he's like, yep, you need a root canal. And I was like, okay. So a couple weeks later, I go back. They try to do the root canal. Root canal doesn't go as planned, of course, because the anesthesia, wasn't staying around for as long as it should have, right? You want the drugs to stay around. So, yeah, like, don't leave so suddenly. Not especially like when I need you the most, And I felt the drill, it hurts, and he stopped. And he said it's because the tooth was really infected, and he put medication in the tooth, okay, and he said, like, usually the germs are, like, if you have an infection in the tooth, like, the germs are, like, usually, like, spread out. But mine were all together in the same area, just hanging out around the water cooler, gossiping, probably, That's, yeah, probably. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't surprise me, So he injects the medication, and the plan was to go back. Okay, my appointment was, right now I'm filming this Friday. I don't think what day it was. You guys will be seeing this on Saturday. And I also filmed, I was Dollar Tree last night, and I filmed that. That will be up after this. But I just didn't get a chance to film a little mini update, so I want this to go up for a Dollar Tree video. So that's next. And then it's like, okay, wait a few weeks, and then, we'll try the root canal again. And it's like, okay, and I was good for a few weeks, no issue, no pain. I was like, all right, this is great, until Saturday. I started having sensitivity. I couldn't, do this, tap my teeth, it hurts. I'm like, oh my gosh. And of course, this is on the weekend when the dentist office is, of course, closed. Now, our dentist office is open Saturday mornings, 9 to 12. That's, only a few hours. And this happened like in the afternoon. Of course, it never happens during business hours, does it? No, it doesn't. And Sunday, they're obviously closed. So Monday, I called them. Now, I was taking Advil to just keep the pain away at bay. And I knew Monday morning I was going to have to call because it wasn't going away. And Monday morning, 7:30, I woke up because it was hurting, so I took Advil. And I got dressed because I was happy that our dentist opened at 8. I thought they opened at 9, but they opened at 8. And I got dressed because I'm like, okay, they're gonna want to see me, right? They're gonna book an appointment. No. I got right back into my PJs and went back to bed for a couple hours. So, so I got prescribed more antibiotics and ibuprofen. And the antibiotics I was on before, I take them 3 times a day. Ibuprofen is 6 hours, or unless they feel like, you have pain. You don't have to take them 6 hours on the dot. It's only if you have pain, but take them 6 hours apart. So I was like, okay, great. So I started taking the medication on Monday morning. Tuesday was the worst day. I was KO. I was knocked out. I was down for the count, because Tuesday I was just awful. And Monday evening, because you can see it's not as bad. It has come down right here. It's swollen, but it was 10 times worse than it is now. And that started Monday evening around 5:30, and it's okay, this is great, because I could have handled it if it was just the antibiotics and, taking ibuprofen when it hurts, okay? But when it started to, numb up, and not numb up, but get swollen and puffy, You know, it was like, no, I can't deal with this because that's just the worst area because it did make it hard to eat. I could only open my mouth so wide. Um, Tuesday, the only thing I had was fried rice, leftover fried rice for dinner. And that was a struggle to eat because to get the fork in my mouth, it hurts. And even to chew, it hurts because it's all connected. So even though I'm chewing on this side, it still hurts on this side, right? It's like, so needless to say, I'm starving. Like, I am eating, but I'm eating like toast, scrambled eggs, you know, cereal. We have Rice Krispies, so I'm eating that. You know, I know Rice Krispies isn't the best cereal. I know I usually don't eat it, but I put lots of sugar on it to make it edible. I do. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to eat it. But like, I'm eating stuff like that. Oh, and oatmeal. I made oatmeal. So stuff like that. So I really, really want like a juicy burger as soon as I can open my mouth without pain. I think I can open it wider now, but like it still kind of hurts. But yeah, we'll give it a few days. But yeah, I just want a big fat juicy burger, maybe a Frosty. You know, like, yeah. We have to wait. Yeah, so yeah, I'm starving. I know. And then Wednesday, I started to feel better. The antibiotics, because the antibiotics take 3 days to kick in, to get into your system. And they start to kick in, start to do the job. I don't know why they take so long. Like, oh my gosh, like, the ibuprofen takes 30 minutes. And antibiotics, like, it takes 3 days. And those are the 3 slowest, longest days of your life because you're in agony. And you just want to go bippity boppity boo, let's press fast forward. You know, skip to the good part, you know, but unfortunately life doesn't work like that. I wish it did. Is there like a skip button, you know, like skip? Yeah, and then, yeah, it's like Wednesday I started feeling better, but like, you know, Tuesday was like just the worst awful day, and I just lay down, you know, if I wasn't like sleeping, I just was relaxing. I was watching a lot of Disney Plus, you know, TikTok, a little bit of YouTube, but I wasn't commenting, just watching and liking, yeah, and watching Disney Plus, because I'm back to watching my Disney movies. I watched Ratatouille, oh my god, I remember watching that in the theater, back in the old days, when you had to, like, push down your chair, you know, to sit down, and today, like, we're spoiled. Yeah, with comfy chairs. That was such a cute movie. What else? National Treasure 2. And Bedtime Stories with Adam Sandler. That one is good. Although there's one part in that movie that if that was remade today, that part would not be made. That part would get, like, you know, scrapped because it was, he was telling the bedtime story, and it was cowboy Indians, and he was a cowboy, and Rob Schneider was the Indian, and it's like, yep, that would not get done today. Yeah, but back then, different times, right? But yeah, still loved it. Loved watching it. It was funny. I'm watching Bob's Burgers also. I think I'm on season 5. I'm near the end. And it did hurt in the beginning to laugh. That's what I mean, because, like, oh my gosh, it hurt to laugh. Like, because there was one episode of Bob's Burgers, and it was really funny. And, like, most of them are. It's hilarious. You know, it hurt. I was like, oh, you know, you're trying not to laugh as hard, but you can't help it. I shouldn't be watching anything like that, like, comedy-wise, but it's like, I need something to distract my mind, you know, make the time go by faster. So yeah, it did hurt to laugh, but yeah, that's all I watched. I watched a lot of Disney Plus. I'm trying to think what other movies I watched on there. I watched quite a few. Yeah. Oh, Underdog. I watched Underdog. That was cute. I never watched that before. That was really cute. Yeah. But yeah, just like a lot of Disney movies, right? Yeah, then once I started feeling better, and the swelling did come down a little bit by then. And then Thursday, which was my appointment, my tooth couldn't wait until my appointment, my actual appointment. And my appointment was like in the morning, so that's great. I didn't have to wait long for it. But I woke up and it kind of still felt the same that it did on Tuesday. So I had a feeling that it was going to get pulled. And I'm glad it did get pulled. And I know, like, when I last talked about this, people were like, why didn't you just get it pulled? Because I was trying to save the tooth. That was plan A, to try to save the tooth, and he did inject it with medication. Now, I think the medication did work at first. That's why I didn't feel anything for, like, the next few weeks. I was fine. And it was like nothing was wrong. And I think the infection was too far gone for the medication to work 100%. So that's why I had problems, and maybe if I caught it earlier, it would have been a different story. Yeah, when he also took another x-ray too, the morning of, he took another x-ray, because he took an x-ray when I went there to figure out what was wrong, so we took another one, and that's the thing too, thinking it's like, growing up, when we went to the dentist to get our teeth cleaned, we got an x-ray done every time, like every visit, like every year, you got an x-ray done. Now, I think it's like they just do it to update it. You don't get it done every cleaning appointment. I can't remember last time I had, yesterday, but last time I had one, just to check to make sure everything is, okay. I haven't had one in a long time, and it's like, maybe if we did, this wouldn't happen. We could have caught it early, because you need an x-ray, right? Because there's nothing visible to the eye, you need an x-ray machine. So, I don't know, it's like, that changed. I don't know when, but not too long ago, but yeah, you used to get an x-ray every time, but now it's just once in a blue moon. I don't know if it's like maybe every couple of years. I don't know. But, yeah, I can't do. Drink coffee. Or like drink a bunch of whiskey and pull out the tooth yourself, because I was tempted. Yeah, get a pair of pliers. Yep, get a pair of pliers. Just like in the pioneer days, they drink whiskey, I get the pliers, and it was the barber. Yep, the barber who would do it, right? Yep. Get your hair done, you get a clean shave, and get your tooth pulled all on the same day. Yeah. But like, that was like the plan to, try to save it. And if it came to getting pulled, then it is what it is. You can't do anything about it. But like, we tried to save it, even though I had to go through, heck and back, but that's okay. And it's, of course, it's back to school, and Casey's birthday, so it's like a lot's going on. I can't really slow down. I don't have time for this poop, like, what the heck, like, that's why it's like you couldn't have like done this, later on in September, maybe, or like, I'm sure, like, even like I'm sure he would have pulled it out anyways, Thursday, so but yeah, it's just bad timing. But yeah, that was always like, the plan. Plan A was to, try to save it, see if the medication worked. It didn't. And then plan B, pull it out. And it's a back tooth. It's the second back tooth on my bottom right. So, yeah. Now, I got in there right away, and, when he took an x-ray, and he's like, yep, I think that's the best option, best choice, yank it out. So the part that was the worst part was getting pricked with a needle with the medication to get you all numb, because I was already swollen, and he had to do it in quite a few areas, and there were a couple areas where it's like, tears in the eye, like, because, yeah, it hurts 10 times more when your gum is, like, swollen. And, yeah, And then he waited a little bit more than 5 minutes. I was in the, in the chair, and what was playing on TV? Oh, Let's Make a Deal. Let's Make a Deal. Yeah, Let's Make a Deal. And I was watching a girl. It was a dice game. And I'm like thinking, she got, how like, Wayne Brady, kind of the host, right? He tries to like change your mind, to give you like a really good deal, she kept rolling, and like he offered her, because like you have to roll the numbers that are on the board, and you only get so many tries, I think. And I think she only had one roll left, and he offered her $10,000 to stop right there, and she should have taken that $10,000. I would have, because a game like that is a game of chance and luck. It's like I'll take a $10,000, please. Because she rolled a 7, and she already rolled that, and she won nothing. So, yeah. But I was wondering, like, okay, what's taking him so long, but he waited a few extra minutes to make sure the medication kicked in. And, but I was so scared, and I was scared, I was petrified, that when it came to the pulling part, that I was going to feel it, because my gums were swollen. I was afraid that the, medication wouldn't last long, okay, and it wouldn't be there when I needed it the most, okay, and I was nervous. I was so nervous. I was like, not breathing, like, I was like, breathing a little bit, but, like, kind of holding my breath, and breathing slow, just so nervous, like you do. It's just, it's nerve-wracking. Yeah, and then, but, he's pretty good dentist, and, he, it's like, he'll check, and go, okay, how you doing, and, we're almost there, you're doing good, and so he, like, I didn't feel anything, thank goodness. I saw his hand, so I could see the motion. He's twisting it, and he twisted it and pulled it out easy peasy, like nothing. I'm like, that was it. And it's like, oh my gosh, yeah. I don't know how they do it so easy. Like, these suckers are in there pretty good. Like, how do you do it? Like, yeah, so, but I'm so happy I didn't feel it, because I would have been screaming my head off. Yeah. So I had to put a gauze on. So she did it before I left, of course, the dental assistant, and I do it twice, 30 minutes, okay, and then again, okay, but you have to like wet it with water, otherwise it sticks. That's so gross. And I have to finish up my antibiotics. I have to do warm water and salt rinse. I start that today. She said I could start that night or the next morning. I decided to start this morning, so that I can do it like multiple times a day, a few times at least. So I did it when I got up, and I have to do a cold press, go back and forth between a cold press and a warm press. I don't have anything. I have my hot water bottle that I'm using, so it's a little awkward, but it works. I don't have anything smaller for a warm press, just to help with the swelling to go down, and it's just like right here. So yeah, and my tongue has already gone where no tongue should go a couple times by accident. And I don't like that feeling. No, like, it's just gross, because you're not used to it. We'll get used to it, but right now it's like icky, like, ew, no. Stay away, like, oh no. Yeah. And okay. The one thing my dentist didn't tell me, because I posted a picture on Instagram, I had coffee with a straw, and my friend Tamara, because I posted on Instagram, okay, and she told me not to do that, because you can get, but it's a dry sockets, and I had no idea. My dentist didn't say anything about that. He told me, like, what to do, how to take care of it afterwards, right? And the only thing the only thing he told me was not to eat popcorn, but I kind of already knew that. I did not know you're not supposed to suck out of a straw for at least a few days while it completely heals. It takes like 3 days for it to completely heal. And I didn't know that. They didn't say anything. I guess she found out when she had her wisdom teeth taken out. And yeah, they should have definitely told me. So thank you, Tamira, if you're watching. I already thanked her, but thank you again. I appreciate it, you know. That's very important information to know, you know, and like the more you know, that's what you want to know, right? Like I had my wisdom teeth taken out back in the olden days, like 20 plus years, and honestly, I cannot remember. I'm sure they told me that, I'm assuming, but like I don't remember. I remember having milkshake with a straw, but I don't remember if that was right away or a few days later, you know. I think it probably was a few days later. I can't see myself having like a milkshake, you know, right away. Even with a straw, like, I was probably numb on both sides, and it would have been too hard, you know, yeah. So, you know, memory doesn't serve right, yeah. 20 plus years, that's too long, I can't remember, yeah, so I thought, you know, I'll pass it along on here. If you ever get a tooth pulled or your wisdom teeth out, don't drink through a straw, because it's something about the blood clots, they don't form in the area. I googled it, and it can cause severe pain in that area, and you can treat it with, like, you know, medication, salt water, but you know what, we don't want to get to that point, you know, we just want to treat what we have right now. We don't want to treat anything later on. So yeah, so I stopped. Yeah, I just had my coffee with a straw. If I would have continued, because like her, I do like straws, and then yeah, it could have happened. Yeah. So yeah. And I had coffee with a straw because I was still kind of a little bit numb. I didn't want to dribble. So yeah. So yeah, that's where we are with that. It's still a little bit, like I said, a little bit puffy, but every day it's getting a little better. And when I do more of the water and salt rinse, it will improve. But it does feel like a little bit weird. Who said you could park next to me? Oh gosh, hang on. Okay, she was just playing her radio, but it was like a talk show. I probably started this vlog 3 times before. There was like a guy on a bike, and he was leaving, and he had his music on, and then he turned it off, and then he turned it on again, and I was like, dude, what are you doing? You know, it's like so irritating. You're trying to film and don't want to get copyright. Like, I know, but yeah. Yeah, so that's where I was this week. I was, you know, KO, knocked out, down for the count, especially Tuesday. I did try to, like, leave, like, a message on my community tab Tuesday, but I couldn't. I didn't have it in me. I had to wait until I was ready, which was, I think, yeah, yesterday. Yesterday. So, yeah. Never a dull moment, no. And then I asked my dentist, because he's I like him. You know, I'm very comfortable with him, and he has a sense of humor. You can joke around with him a little bit. And I asked him, I'm like, does the tooth fairy visit adults? And he's like, no, but she should. And I'm like, I agree, she should. You know, the tooth fairy should not have an age limit, because adults lose teeth too. So, tooth fairy, I like a nice crispy Canadian bill, you know, money bill, not like a bill. I have enough of those. Or gift cards, you know, hook a girl up, yeah. Mm-hmm. But I am going to treat myself, and the tooth fairy doesn't know it, but she's going to treat me too. Yeah, she doesn't know it yet. The hubby has done amazing. I think I have one of the best hubbies in the world. There's a handful of them, and I sure did pick a good one. He went grocery shopping, so I probably really won't have a grocery haul this week. My videos are kind of off course right now. They're off the rail right now. They'll get back on track, but you know, I know you guys, you're like, okay, yeah, no, we know, you know, you guys understand. So they'll get back on track eventually. But he went grocery shopping. He went one morning, the boys and I were still sleeping. And I woke up and he was putting the groceries away. I'm like, wow. And he did really good. There are a couple things I have to grab. But that's okay. He grabbed the majority of the items that we would need. And, yeah, did really good. He, you know, got frozen pizzas. They were on sale. He got Lunchables for the boys. They were still on sale. And he got donuts. And they had the pretty and pink sticker because he knows that if we get anything down the treat, you know, bakery aisle, that it has to have, you know, the pretty and pink sticker because we don't pay those prices anymore since inflation. Oh, no. I mean, I remember buying the white powdered donuts, and they used to be like $3, and now they're like $4.50. So it's like, yeah, no thank you. They have to be 50% off. Like, so, so he knows, you know, yes, and then yesterday, so yeah, he did really good at that, and that helped me out. You know, I don't have to really worry about that. I just have to grab a few things, but I don't have to grab the majority. And he grabbed the usual suspects: milk, bread, eggs. But I don't have to grab the majority. I just have to grab, you know, stuff for like the boys' school lunches for next week. Now Dollarama's getting busy. I do have to come back here. I'm going back later. I'm taking my time. Yeah, that's why I went to Dollar Tree last night to get it over with, because I have to go to Dollarama and Walmart also. So, yeah. Those videos are coming up because it's back to school and it's Casey's birthday. And Casey's birthday, we are going to celebrate it because his birthday falls on the first day of school, and every few years it does. I'm so sorry, but you know, that's what happens when you are a week late. You weren't on time. Neither was Henry. Henry was a week late too. You know, these kids. And he, at first we're going to celebrate his birthday the day before on the Monday, right? Because I don't want him to wait for his gift, you know, and we're not going to have time to do it on the morning of his birthday. And I don't want him to wait all day, you know. And then he goes last night and he was like, can we do my birthday on a Sunday? And I look at him and I'm like, you just want your presents a day earlier, don't you? And he laughs. I'm like, yeah, I know you. But he said also because he won't be thinking about school the next day. So I'm like, yeah, okay. I see your point. You've proven your case. So, yeah, we will celebrate on a Sunday. And we'll do your presents, which I had to wrap. They arrived from Amazon on the Monday. I had to put them in the back, and he's absolutely going to love it. And he is going to need an extra. He's going to need, because I know when my mom and dad got him, he is going to need an extra day with his gifts. Okay, so yeah, Sunday, and then we'll still go to get him his birthday dinner on his birthday. And I asked him, I'm like, do you want your birthday dinner on your birthday, or do you want on Sunday? You know, it's up to you. And he wants it on his birthday. And he's like, on Sunday, can you make something? I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, what do you want me to make? Big Mac sliders. So I'm like, okay, I just have to grab the beef, Hawaiian buns. Hopefully they're on sale. Probably not, but that's okay. Cheese and lettuce and pickles. So I'll be doing that maybe on the Saturday. So, and I'm gonna make his birthday brekkie on a Sunday also. So, yeah, and we'll just, you know, we'll celebrate a couple days early. It doesn't matter when you celebrate. You know, you can celebrate before, the day of, after. There's no rules. You know, yeah. So that's what we're going to do. And, yeah, drink coffee. That's what I'm going to do now. Oh, Dollar Man was getting busy. Oh, gosh. I would go now, but I don't have my bags. I know. I don't. I need stuff. I have my list, but I don't have my bags. I don't think I have any in the trunk. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Oh, and the hubby also got bonus points because he bought me something off of Poshmark. Yesterday, I wake up and he shows me. He's like, I got you something. And I say, it's Poshmark. And I'm like, well, what did you get? You wonder what he got me? And this is like the sweetest thing ever. He got me Smallville on DVD. Seasons 1 through 6 and season 8. I already have season 7. I found season 7, I think, just over a year ago at thrift store in Hero. That thrift store joined our thrift store. They combined, and that was like about maybe a little bit, around maybe like a year and a half ago. And I wasn't going to get it because it was season 7, and Henry convinced me to get it, and I'm glad he did. And I used to have every season, all 10 seasons. Okay, all 10 seasons. And past Stephanie sold it on eBay, and I wish I did it. But back then it was like, my kids were young, and I've been wanting to rewatch it. Okay, I'm like, you know what, I want to rewatch it, but I didn't have time to rewatch it. I was too busy being a mom. I was getting behind on all my other shows, like all my superhero shows at the time, like Arrow and The Flash and Legends of Tomorrow. I was getting behind on all of them, and it was just too hard to keep up, right? So it's like, okay, so that's why I sold it. Plus, I don't have DVDs, so they do take up room, but I still like having, a hard copy on me, because what if, like, there's a particular movie that you like watching, or a TV series, but like it's not on any streaming device, or if it is on a streaming device, sometimes they are only on there for a certain amount of time, and then when you go on there, and then it has, right in the bottom there, leaving soon, and it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to bother watching it then, because if I don't watch it by now, I'm not going to. I know that happens on Netflix with like movies I save, and I'm really good at like saving movies on Netflix, but not watching them. I know it takes me like a long time. Maybe when the kids are in school, oh my gosh, yeah. But yeah, just in case, like if you are looking for like a movie and you can't find it anywhere else, and what if like one day we don't have a streaming device, we decide to get rid of Disney Plus? I don't know. It's like that could be a possibility too. I don't think we'll get rid of Amazon Prime because we buy from Amazon, so we probably wouldn't get rid of Amazon Prime. But like you don't know. Like we might get rid of Netflix, Disney Plus, down the road. Who knows? We haven't yet. We pay the lowest, lowest amount. Like, but if they raise the prices anymore, yeah, it's a possibility we can just get rid of it. But it's kind of hard when you have kids, right? They watch it too. So, but that's why I like having a digital copy. So yeah, so I've been wanting Smallville, and he knew that, and he remembered that. And we did find one at a yard sale. It was given to us. I don't remember the season. And it didn't work. There was one disc that didn't work, and we knew that was a possibility because that's what the guy said. So that went in the garbage. And yeah, he found one for a good price on Poshmark. So I'll show you when it comes in. So yeah, he spoiled me, and because he knew it was a rough week and that would cheer me up, and it did. So I just have to look for season 8, 9, and 10, because as you know, I'm watching the podcast, and I'm rewatching it right now on Amazon, but I still want the DVDs, yeah. And because I might want to watch it on DVD, Yeah, especially if I'm upstairs. I don't know if we get like, we'll probably get a Fire Stick for upstairs TV. Excuse me. So, but yeah, I still want the DVDs, and I'm happy to have them. I just have to look for the last 3. But I'm also watching, the podcast with Michael Rosenbaum, who played Lex Luthor, the best Lex Luthor in my opinion. The worst Lex Luthor, Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey, and the second worst Lex Luthor was Jesse, what's his name? From Batman versus Superman. I did not like his take. No. Michael Rosenbaum nailed Lex Luthor. Like, if Lex Luthor was a real person, that's him. That's how he would be, And then Tom Welling, who played Clark Kent. I think when people like online, I like, oh, who's your favorite Superman? And there'll be a picture like a Tom Welling, or they'll say, Tom Welling, and I'm like, no, Tom Welling did not play Superman. He even said so himself. He played Clark Kent. Even though at the end of season 10, they do show him in a Superman, superhero suit, but that was CGI, and I don't even know if that was Tom, maybe, but the suit was CGI because he said to play in Smallville, that was like part of the deal, that he would not wear the suit, so it's like, yeah, no, he did not play Superman, he played Clark Kent. So yeah, so he got me that, super happy, and can't wait for it to come in, and watch it all over again on DVD. Yeah. Anyways, so I am doing better. I am still like healing and recovering, but I guess like I said, it's back to school, and I usually do back to school shopping by now, and I feel like I'm late to the game. I could be like later, like the day before, but this feels really late to me. But I am taking my time. I am not rushing, so yeah. So after this, I'm gonna go home, get something to eat, and probably after lunch, I'll head back out. Yeah. All right, so let's go through the yard sale stuff. This is gonna be a long video. I'm already at 42 minutes, so that's okay. I want to show you this now because I have a lot of videos because I, back to school, and yeah. So, all right. So this one I saw in the picture, and it was $5. I bought everything for $17. I did try to get her to go down to like $15, a couple dollars, but she didn't because there were a couple things. Oh, actually, they're in here. I'll show you that after I show you what's in the box. Yeah, she said, oh, you are mad at, I wonder if I can fix that. Yeah, you're mad at you. We'll try. Okay, they're going to need a little makeover. Yeah, but she wanted, yeah, well, because everything was $17 together. The Barbies were free, but I don't know, they're going to go to, Buy Village or something, but this was $5, and you'll see why. A box of ponies from the 80s / maybe 90s. I just realized that like she is mad at, but you know what? I wonder if I could. Yeah, I know there's something. We'll work it out. There's only a couple, I think, that are mad at. So like $1. I'm sorry, $5 is worth it. Like, you have this one. I remember this one. Okay, so that's like 1, 2. She just needs, she's having a crazy hair day. And these ones just need normal. These ones need normal maintenance. These ones need extreme. Well, this one's not too bad, but this one needs extreme makeover. Extreme makeover, pony edition. This one is looking pretty good. And here's another one like that. She has braids in her hair too. So, and I love it when I pick stuff up like this and people assume I have girls at home. I just go with it. I'm like, oh, yeah, because she's like, oh, somebody has girls. I'm like, oh, yeah. No, I'm a reseller. But I'm not one of those resellers that people don't like that buy, like, you know, I think now people are going crazy over Hello Kitty items at like Home Goods and that. Well, that's in the States. Our version of Home Goods is HomeSense. They're all sister stores. They're all related, you know, but Home Goods does get stuff that we don't get. There's like a really cute Winnie the Pooh fall blanket, and I really don't know if our stores probably not got that in. There's also like a cute Winnie the Pooh shaped cookie jar. I'm like, they get all the good stuff. But like, I think now it's like people are like, cause like it's like Hello Kitty, like all of the, you know, like, you know, that kind of like the mugs, the plates, it's all like Hello Kitty themed. So yeah, and people like resellers that would buy like all the way done. I don't know, maybe they still do. I don't know, but right now I'm hearing it's Hello Kitty, and the people are buying the Hello Kitty stuff. So yeah, there's quite a few in here. There's even like baby ones. So I remember this one. Yeah, and then I remember like watching. Oh, she lost her tail. Okay, she's not gonna be worth anything. But I even remember watching like a TikTok of a girl that, like, you know, she does Disney content, and she was looking for a particular set of ears, and she didn't get them. I think I showed you them all. She didn't get them because the resellers will grab, like, if it's like a pair of ears that just dropped, they will grab a whole bunch. She eventually did get them, but see, I'm a reseller. I don't like those resellers. I don't do that. You know, I like to buy cheap. I don't know how people, you know, do that, but because those ears are pricey and add up, and they charge double, triple. So yeah, box full of pony is well worth it. There are a couple that do need extreme makeover. Yeah, so the rest wasn't in the picture, okay, and I've never seen anything like this. And she said that this is like, oh, 1993, oh, this should do really good. Okay, had to get a call from the hubby. Anyways, I have never seen anything like this. $3 each. 19, well, it says 93, Playmates Toys, 1993. Well, this side, it says 1987. It's a little teacup. And I'm gonna have to look it up. It has critters inside. Oops. You know what this reminds me of? Polly Pocket. Oh my goodness, look at it. There's a sewing machine. Oh, this is absolutely adorable. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's a little baby bunny sleeping. Oh, it's adorable. You got a table, and you got the mama and the kids. Oh, that's probably the dad. And the kids. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. I never had this, but it does remind me of a toy I did have. I had like a dollhouse that came with a keychain, and the dollhouse, I think, opened. It was like a small one, and the keychain was magnet, and the stuff that went inside was magnetized also, and you could move the stuff around with the keychain. So that reminds me of that too. Oh, the fabric. Oh, that is so cute. Here's inside without. There's that side. That is absolutely adorable. I've never seen anything like this. I've seen, like I said, you know, similar, but nothing. Like, I haven't seen this. There's the other side. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. Now the hard part is trying to figure out how to close it. Alright, everybody in. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's not gonna happen. That's not, oh my gosh, like, you want me to do what? Let's see, let's put you, I don't have to play, Tetris with it. Okay, I don't know. I'll figure that out later. But there was also another one, and I thought it was like just a jewelry box. It's the same thing. This one is super cute. Okay, let's see. 1987, yeah, it still says the two dates, 1993, 1987, and you open it up, and you have a little scene of the bunny family. Oh, this is the dining room set. Very cute. Oh my goodness. This one is easier to, you know, to close. But yeah, you have the bunny family. Oh, and the table and chairs. There's a plant. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. So yeah, this one, okay, well, it's not closing right now, but because somebody has a big butt right there. Lay off the carrots. There we go. Alright, and then like, yeah, the Barbies were free. I wasn't gonna grab them, but she gave them to me for free, but they are not really pretty. Yeah, this one is Ariel. Not this one, but this is the one in my hand. I don't know. Maybe try to fix her up. Which is really, woo! She'd do salsa. Alright, and the last thing, this was like $5. And then I will end the video. Let's see, it's a tent and kitchen. I'm not going to take all of it out, but here's the tent thing. Oh, look, there's a, you know, stroller. Not a table, chair. Here's a table. But yeah, there's the little stove. That is cute. Oh, nope, dishwasher. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my goodness. These open up? No, they don't. This says open up. Oh, it's so cool. Let's see. Oh, it takes batteries. 1982. We do really well with vintage toys. Yeah, it takes batteries. I didn't realize that. I'm not gonna break the nail opening it. This was in there too, so I'm not sure if that belongs to anything in here. But yeah, that's pretty much it in the tent. There's a pillow. So yeah, that is it. Oh, sleeping bag. That's why there's a pillow. Oh, this, I don't know. Oh, this is a bed sheet. Okay, that doesn't go with anything. Don't think, this probably goes to a Barbie bed. Yes, I think that does. Yeah, there's a blanket, the quilt. So, I don't know. I'll probably hang on to those in case if I find something else that's like that. But, yeah. No, that was it. Yard sale jackpot. Yeah. Just gotta put this together. And a little teapot, short and stout. But yeah, super cute. Anyways, okay, that is it. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna turn on the air. I don't know, it's hot. Ooh, getting hot. Okay, that's it for this video. I think I did really good at the yard sale. And yeah. I'll go home, cool off, finish my coffee, get something to eat, and I'll be back at it. Yeah, Telegram is really busy right now. I know. I knew it would be. Walmart's gonna be just the same. Yeah. Anyway, so my next video is Dollar Tree, so enjoy that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next fun video. Take care. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you soon. Ta-ta for now. Bye.